Hi guys, and welcome into another Buffy reaction. Today we are on to season 4 episode 7, which is called The Initiative. I am really scared. I was gonna say excited, and then I thought a little bit about it. No, I think I'm excited, but I'm a little scared. Our last episode was intense. It was wild at heart. Oz had this wolfy connection with werewolf girl Veruca and cheated on Willow, which sucked to see, but it's like a weird blurred line because I guess it was when he was in his wolf form, which ties in really nicely with the theme that they went with the episode before with Beer Bad with the id, because I do feel like when Oz is Wolf Oz, he is definitely programmed only on his id. I can't give him too much credit in that regard either, because even when he was human, he wasn't being honest about what was happening or what he was afraid might happen, and he still put himself in that situation where he put him and the girl in a cage together, and he could have gone to his friends and it could have gone very differently. Definitely, everything that happened still comes down to the choices that he made. It's sad to see him go because obviously then we reach the end. He killed Veruca. Really traumatic stuff there. And then he was like, I gotta go, because he was about to attack Willow, because when he killed Veruca, he was in his wolf form. He just doesn't feel like he has control over himself, I don't think. He needs to take some time on his own and really figure out this wolf side of himself without being afraid of possibly hurting others. And I think that makes sense, but as I said, sucks to see him go. But also, at the beginning of the last episode, Spike showed up back in Sunnydale, presumably after his trip to Los Angeles to try to get that ring, and that didn't go well, back in Sunnydale, and then he gets taken down by the camo guys right away. So I'm hoping now that that is out in the open, because I don't think that Buffy and Giles know that Spike is captured, but the camo guys came to their attention because she ran into one of them when she was chasing after Oz in the last episode. So now they're on our radar. I'm hoping we can start to get into that plot line, and I'm hoping it starts with this next episode. Maybe the initiative is what the camo guys call themselves. Maybe they have an initiative, or maybe, I don't know, the initiative sounds like it could be the name of a group. If you would like to watch the full episodes with me, my uncut reactions are available below on my Patreon. We're also watching Angel over there, but if you'd rather watch the edited version here on YouTube, then let's get into it.
Parker's problem with intimacy turns
Why are we talking about Parker? I swear to God.
Previously on Buffy
Please, don't bring Parker back.
I'm sorry, I forgot my manners and all the
call back to Riley.
I'm a TA.
I've been thinking things might go somewhere with him and Buffy.
Is she hot or is she
Is it
hot?
Buffy?
She's Buffy. She's alright, I guess. She just kind of, I don't know.
She's pretty cool, right?
Peculiar.
Oh my God.
She never feels like she's really there when you talk to her. Like girls I can get a grip on.
Yeah. Oh girl. Oh
Not
girl.
that way. There's definitely something off about it.
Is that
Maybe she's Canadian.
a frozen yogurt machine? Why are they always overflowing in TV and movies?
Would you really want to go out with her?
Hell yes.
Riley.
A lot of guys would like to get their hands on her.
You didn't have to say it like that. Oh my gosh. He is dehydrated. Are they doing like vampire experiments? Because I thought about that, because they haven't been killing them. We've just been seeing them capture them. So what is the initiative here? Why is he see-through? What's happening? Oh, he's not see-through. I'm just looking at him through glass. He looked like a hologram to me for a second, and I got so scared. Oh, it's not just vampires. Wait, what was that on the left? What is that? Okay, not just vampires. Any supernatural? Oh, it's a whole lab. It's a whole lab. I love this. I love a secret lab. That makes sense. I wonder who runs it. That's the next question. Obviously, I mean, there's lots of questions still, but a secret lab is a fun little premise to have. Experimenting, studying supernatural beings. I bet it's government run. You think it's actual like military people that are running it, like through the government? That would make sense. Hold on. What? This is it. Did it just get added this episode? He's in the main credits now? Oh, that's so exciting. Now, where's Anya? It's not too late to add Anya. This is what I'm learning. It's never too late to add someone to the main credits. Put in Anya. Spike, this makes me so happy. This is going to be so fun. Okay, so Spike is probably going to be a main. He's a main for... They wouldn't just change it for one episode. I bet he's going to be a main now at least through the end of the season if they're putting him in the credits. Put my girl Anya in too. Come on.
I believe the men that we're after look something like,
Military presence.
We whip out the Ouija board, light a few candles, summon some ancient unstoppable evil, mayhem, mayhem, mayhem. We show up and
Xander's
kick its
antsy
ass.
too. He must not be a bartender anymore. He also just likes to feel helpful.
The girls in my hall want a party. Willow needs some cheering up. I'm going to
Willow
take her.
does need some cheering up.
I'm helping. It's hard. Ergo party. You two
Okay.
can take patrol. Now, if
Cool.
you'll excuse me, I need
Perfect.
to go find something slutty to wear tonight.
I want to ask you guys really quickly, what's your guys, I'm not sure if you can answer this. Try to answer this, obviously, without spoiling where it might go from here. But as far as the season so far, how were you guys feeling about the switch in Giles? Like, obviously, we're used to Giles being, he was the researcher, he was very helpful, and now this season, obviously, now that he's not officially her watcher, and he's not working at the high school, we've seen him kind of lose that and get a little bit lazy, if we're being honest. Very un-Giles-like. Is that something that frustrated you? Or is that something that you think matches up with his character, where his character, Giles, needs structure, and then he's able to function off of that, but if he loses structure, then he kind of falls back to the wayside? Does that make sense for his character for you, or do you get frustrated with this kind of bout of laziness? Poor Spike. I don't think there's anything you can do. What? Is it a blood bag?
Don't drink it. It's drugged. I'm a lab rat, just like the others. They're gonna kill us, you know.
Government, Nazis, major cosmetics company.
Who cares?
My guess was government.
The Slayer! I knew it! I knew it!
I always worried what would happen when that bitch got some funding. She's wised up a bit. Fine!
You do not think Buffy's running this whole thing.
I don't care how brilliant she is.
It's nice to think, oh yeah, cue the Slayer. It's nice to think he thinks so highly of her, but we ain't got time for that.
Daniel Osborne Oz.
He's not in this class anymore.
He
I hear
dropped-
he dropped out.
He dropped out completely?
But since I'm neither a freshman nor a narcissist, I have to consider the whole class. If your friend can't respect my schedule, I think it's best he not come back.
Why do you have to be so harsh to us? We're not the one who skipped town. Like, I could totally... Are we about to go off on
You know,
her?
for someone who teaches human behavior, you might try showing some.
Thanks, Buffy.
It's not my job to coddle my students.
What is she doing
You're
wrong?
right. Human being in pain has nothing to do with your job.
Yeah. Listen. That was unnecessary.
I like her.
Really? You don't think she's a little peculiar?
Well, yeah. Why does he think she's so weird? Like, I know that they showed her... Oh, sorry. I know... That was weird. It, like, wouldn't pause, and then it paused in slow motion. Okay. No, why... I know that they showed in the beginning of the episode, like, her being all quirky and fumbling over her drink and her yogurt and whatever it is, but... I don't think she's... Well, maybe it might have something to do with the fact that she grabbed another student's sandwich right out their hands and started going in on it. Okay. Maybe if he's been watching her from afar, that some things do seem odd. I guess we just know her, but from an outsider's perspective, some things can come off a little strange. But he's really, really coming down on the whole, like, she's weird, she's peculiar thing, and it's like, Okay, I get it. You think she's weird.
If some commando squads are
Little
out there fully
Xander,
loaded, these babies
Giles
might
bonding
give us
time?
the edge we'll need.
These two have a lot to relate to each other with right now.
Whoever these guys train with, I'm sure they're not ready to deal with.
Xander, I made a nice fruit punch for you and your friend. Would you boys like some?
Is it raspberry fruit punch?
So she says, you teach human behavior. Maybe you ought to show some.
Not for
Isn't she a
Gotta
badass?
give her that.
Yeah, but she's nuts.
Oh, come on. Like,
What the fuck?
What's the scoop on Buffy Summers?
Parker.
Buffy? Yeah, she's alright, I guess. You know the difference between a freshman girl and a toilet seat. The toilet seat doesn't follow you around after you use it.
Can't believe that I did that.
I'm so sorry. I hate the trope, but I hate that I like the trope. You know what I mean? I feel guilty about liking little moments like that because it should be stupid. Like, have we not grown past violence, you know, when it comes to emotions? Are we suppressing that much still that we got to punch people instead of just talking and saying, hey, don't say that? But like, don't blame me for liking the fact that he just punched Parker. First of all, we've seen everything Parker's done firsthand. And second of all, it's just attractive sometimes. Blame society for making me think that way.
I hit him.
What the hell for?
He was just being so crude.
Yeah, and misogynistic and disgusting. Do you like Buffy?
I just didn't like hearing him talk about Buffy that way.
Or any
Well, I guess I
woman,
like
because
her.
that was crazy. I guess I like her, he said. I punch boy. Boy who says mean thing about girl, I must like girl.
I guess I'm gonna go see a girl.
Oh, he almost did the Goodwill Hunting line. I gotta go see about a girl. It's so weird seeing.
Sorry, got to go see a girl.
I'm so sorry. I love this episode so much. And it's been like 10-15 minutes. I gotta go see a girl. Man. Oh god. And does Riley? No, Riley doesn't know Spike. I'm guessing Riley and Spike are both gonna be gunning for Buffy for very different reasons at the party that's happening. And also I was gonna say it's so weird seeing Spike so defenseless like that, and then this happened.
Busy right now. Look, I know where the exit is. You spring me, you're free. You don't, you're dead.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, not good. Sorry, bro.
This way.
Okay, so we have a vampire buddy.
New plan. We split up. You go that way.
Okay. That's the end of Vampire Buddy.
Oh, where are they? Hi.
Yeah, what? Hi.
Gee, I hope I'm not interrupting anything really depressing. I don't know that much about Buffy, but I'm interested in what she likes. And so far, the only thing that I know she likes is you.
Oh.
Here, let me help you with that.
Oh, thank you.
Just something that'll start us talking, you know?
When you start a conversation, it goes great. You like Buffy, she likes you, till the day one of you leaves and rips the still beating heart from the other, who's now a broken, hollow mockery of the human condition.
Yep, that's the plan.
I figured it was.
I've never courted anyone like Buffy before.
Courted.
I don't think I've ever met anyone like Buffy before. I guess I'm not gonna win here.
Yeah, not great timing.
I appreciate you wanting to protect your friend.
She likes cheese.
What?
Oh, God. What's her favorite? Gouda?
But don't get fresh.
Fresh. Don't even know if we like each other yet.
Okay, exactly. Thank you, Willow. Because after her situation with Parker, hearing him say, I don't even know if we like each other yet. Thank you for because Buffy's the kind of girl that she needs to have a connection with before anything gets heated. And him saying, I don't even know if we like each other yet is very promising. I feel the little smile, Willow. I'm thinking we're on the same wavelength. Spike's home.
Spike?
Your man is back.
Valid.
Bastard!
I missed you.
Well, no, girl, don't fall for it. Don't do it. She's gonna do it.
Oh,
Ugh.
just don't ever do that to me again.
I'm sure he never will. And if he does, you won't realize it because you'll be dead.
We're gonna go wherever you want, do whatever you want. kill whoever you want, starting with the Slayer.
Mm.
And after that, it's all you and me.
No, this is gonna be fun because he thinks that Buffy's behind the science lab thing. And then when they confront each other about it, it's gonna be like, he's gonna be like, you did this. She's like, what are you talking about? I don't know about any lab. He's like, the army, the camo guys. She's gonna be like, the camo guys. And then they're gonna start working together to bring down this lab. It was so fun that one episode when he came back heartbroken from Drusilla and then they had a common enemy. It's so fun having a common enemy with Spike because they're both just like, his chemistry with, I just love the actor so much. Like his chemistry and his is great with everybody, and he's so funny, and seeing like people who hate each other have to work each other is always so entertaining, and they do it so well. So seeing that might be, this whole subplot might start with that type of relationship here, and I'm kind of hoping that the having to work with each other turns into like genuine respect for each other. It'd be cool to have him as a friend. It'd be really cool. He's entertaining as a villain, but imagine what he could be as like someone on our side. That could be fun.
Every man faces this moment. Here.
Oh right, Xander and Giles. I forgot about them.
Oh, shut up.
No, it's okay. No, that was funny. But also, I get it. Sometimes you just need to narrate your own life to make it more interesting.
Look, some of the guys are here already.
Willow's such a good friend.
I'm gonna grab a soda. I'll find you guys.
Like, this is supposed to be to bring up Willow's energy, this party, but she knows she's really doesn't want to be here, and she's here for... Oh, is she about to give Riley a talking to? Accomplice?
She's wearing the halter top with sensible shoes.
Accomplice!
Like contact.
So what do I do?
Cheese.
Ask her to dance.
Oh, yes. Right. Yeah. That's better.
A vague disclaimer's nobody's friend. Have fun.
I love Willow. Like, the fact that she's going through such a hard breakup right now. Like, they've been together for so long, and you would never expect this sharp 180 that's happened to her. And the fact that she's here, like, rooting for her best friend and helping a guy, like, try to shoot a shot with her. It's just like, what kind of girl, like, once you're like depressed and heartbroken, wants to then help someone else find love? I'd like to think I would do that, but I'm just saying it takes a lot to do that.
Do the reading on chapter 9?
No, this is not the talking. This is not the talking we needed.
Cheese?
Brownie point. Cheese point. Sorry. What you doing?
Xander, I can kill you where you stand.
Bring it on, then.
Oh.
Ow!
Not the slaps and kicks. What is this? Not the slow motion. What is he doing with his hands?
We should stop, okay?
Okay, I will if you will.
Deal.
On the count of 3. Harmony, it's been great catching up. Really, I'm just gonna pick up the tattered shreds of my dignity and go home.
This crap belongs to Spike.
Why are you burning
Spike?
it? Oh, right. We don't know he's back,
Can you believe him? I'm not taking him back. I just want to know why it is that men always...
Okay, love that. I love that she's not taking him back. Go Harmony, yes. Also, I'm surprised that Spike is staying with her because this was a problem last time when we saw them together, is her running her mouth and he's trying to be sneaky, and he can't be when she's attached to him.
I choked.
You really, really did.
You don't
It's okay.
understand. Are you okay?
This song.
Oh, that's a tape of some bands from last year's party. Associations?
Pig.
AJ!
I really like Riley. Aww.
I want you to find Buffy and tell her that I went home and not to worry about me. At least I'll give you something to say.
Yep. There's nothing wrong with, like, dropping the ball. It can be cute. It can be endearing if you're fumbling a bit, you know?
I wanted to ask you something.
Ask away.
Buffy.
For you. Unfinished business.
Business. Right. Excuse us.
Oh, be patient, Riley. It's okay. This is probably gonna happen a lot, though. Also, get used to it.
Denied.
That was not denial.
It's not like she blew me off.
Yeah.
She just left with another guy.
No.
I'm gonna see you mooning over some freshman for the next 3 months.
Retinal scan accepted.
I like her. You are grand. That's what gives me the strength to put up with this comedian.
Initiative vocal code match complete. Special Agent Finn Riley.
What kind of girl is gonna go out with the guy who's Joe Regular by day and then turns all demon hunter by night? You don't have to be so negative all the time.
Okay. Wait, a vampire slayer and a demon hunter? That could go so well, first of all. Okay, technically, like, okay. We don't know enough about, this is a lot. Okay, we don't know enough about whatever's happening here to understand if we want to take it down or maybe be of help. You know, like, weird vampire slayers and demon hunters too. We don't have a big fancy lab, but that's what we do. So, like, really, we should be on their side, even though we were kind of got off on the wrong foot with them trying to mess with Spike. But other than that, it should be okay. So interesting. Why are just random college boys picked as the I'm guessing he's a camo guy. I'm guessing they're the muscle people, because I don't think they're scientists or, like, CEOs of this place. Okay, this is a lot. But I think I just have to keep watching and see what more information they're going to give me about this whole thing.
Gentlemen, suit up. We have a code red.
Stop! Pause! Please pause when I tell you to. It's an emergency. Okay, maybe I should plug my keyboard in. Maybe that's why. It's kind of my Bluetooth, my keyboard Bluetooth has been kind of. Okay, she's the brains. What? Miss Walsh, right? Mrs. Walsh, is that her last name? Psych professor is the brains. I mean, okay, yep, checks out.
Hostile 17 has escaped.
Oh my god, is that a big deal? Just let him go. It's not a big deal.
The creature has every advantage right now.
Are they gonna...
Oh
my god. No, okay, I'm pausing so much this episode, but I just keep having so much to say. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. I'm sorry to everyone who gets annoyed that I try to predict things sometimes, but it's just my personal way of how I watch TV. I enjoy it. It's the fun of it for me. I enjoy being stood wrong or being proven right. It's both fun. Okay, this is what I think is gonna happen. Spike is going for Buffy, right? I think Spike is gonna be going for Buffy tonight. And now Riley and co from the lab are going for Spike. So I think when they confront Spike, he's gonna be with Buffy. And, well, I think Spike is going to find out by the end of this episode that Buffy is who she is. Maybe he won't know that she's the vampire slayer. I don't know how much he knows about the supernatural world or if he knows that that exists or what. I think he's going to know she's definitely not just every other girl. He's going to see that. I do want Spike on our side, but I like Riley too. And, like, he seems really, he could be really good for Buffy. And now it's going to be weird because I was like, okay, what if Buffy decides to, no. I'm trying to think in my head, would Buffy ever be Team Spike over Team Riley? And is that going to cause some friction? And is it going to be weird? But, like, Spike is literally going off to Buffy to kill her right now. But that's just kind of like what they do. It's just like funsies to, like, act like they're going to kill each other. Their relationship, like Spike and Buffy's relationship, low-key reminds me of Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. It's like we're enemies, we try to kill each other, but, like, it's all in good fun. So I don't know. Something about them kind of gives, like, only I'm allowed to kill you. If someone else tries to mess with you, then we'll back each other up. Only I get to kill you. That's the vibes that I get from them. I don't know what's going to happen by the end of this episode, but I really hope we don't make an enemy out of Riley because of it.
The initiative itself could end tonight.
Nobody's failing on my watch.
Glad to hear it.
I mean, obviously she doesn't know that Buffy's the vampire slayer and she's running this whole supernatural demon hunting lab. So yeah, Riley definitely doesn't know. This is a big operation. What are they doing though? Demon hunter. Okay, I get that you hunt them, but then what happens to them?
Doesn't Spike get that this is my town?
He's resilient.
And it's my night off.
And it's my night off.
Fine. You know what? He's worn out his welcome. Tonight, I kill him.
Okay.
I am the plan.
Take this.
A flare gun? Xander, if I find Spike, I'm staking him, not signaling ships at sea.
You get into trouble,
Okay. I'll flare.
and we'll come running.
Wait, they wouldn't. No, they would never capture Buffy because she kind of is like. She's not a demon, she's not a vampire, but she has like inhumane powers. So depending on what they're researching or doing to these paranormal creatures, would they have an interest in Buffy? Buffy Summers, room 214. Oh, we're about to roll up to her dorm? It's Buffy waiting for Spike.
If you're a hostile 17, living off the crap we feed them, what would you rather eat than that?
You want to use the girl I got a crush on as bait?
I can tag a hostile at 50.
She's already using herself as bait.
Riley,
Oh, okay.
what are you doing here?
You left so fast. You know, with your friend.
He's not anyone that I want to talk about right now. You know, I don't want you taking this the wrong way. It's just...
This is so funny. They're both after Spike. They're both after Spike right now. They are both aware of like the paranormal. They don't know that they know. You know.
I need space.
We're outdoors.
Emotionally. I mean, emotionally.
You know,
It's a free campus. Who died made you John Wayne.
I'm just trying to help.
You think that boys can take care of themselves and girls need help?
Yeah.
That is so Teutonic. Well, as long as you're out here, I'm staying. See ya.
Go.
1, 2, Alpha.
This is so fun.
Back and forth.
This is so fun. Back to the depression room. Oh right, he was coming to the room. Why did I watch him pull up their dorm room number and still think that he was gonna be at that park where they thought that he was gonna be? Obviously he's gonna go to the room. Oh god.
I don't understand. This sort of thing's never happened to me.
Maybe you were nervous.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are they setting this up like he couldn't get it up for her? That's not what just happened. Please catch me up.
I felt all right when I started.
What? What did they do to him? Is it that what something the lab did to him?
It's me, isn't it?
Girl. Girl.
What are you talking about?
You didn't want to bite me. I just happened to be around.
Piffle.
I can't with
I
this
know,
conversation.
It's always like, oh, you're like a sister to me, or oh, you're such a good friend.
I'd bite you in a heartbeat.
Really?
Like, I'm so messed up when it comes to Spike because we just saw him assault her, pin her down on the bed, and try to bite her and kill her. And then he goes, look at, it's not you. Like, what do you mean?
I hate being obvious. All fangy and takes the mystery out.
Like, what do you mean? He's so funny. He's so funny and endearing.
98.6. Bingo. Got a call.
62. That's interesting. They run at 62.3?
I'm only 126.
Yeah.
being too hard on
Still in your
yourself.
prime.
Why don't we wait a half an hour and try again? Or
There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, girl. Whoa, whoa. Okay.
Now hold your fire!
Leave her. We can't neglect quarantine.
They're gonna.
Contain this.
Hello, Buffy? Can he see it's her? Okay. Got Willow in the room. Sure. Okay. Do what you gotta do, Spike. Oh, they're about to see each other. He's about to see it's her. You saw? Yeah. Does she recognize his voice?
The implant works. Hostile 17 can't harm any living creature in any way without intense neurological pain. Can't feed, can't hardly even hit anymore.
That's funny. No, that's great. It makes it easier for me to like him now if he's gonna stop going around murdering innocent human life, you know? But okay, Riley. Okay, I'll let the episode finish.
How's Willow doing?
Okay. Of course, that stupid fraternity prank on our dorm didn't help any.
That's
fraternity
right.
prank,
You guys
yeah.
Miss Stevenson. I thought she might be able to help me on a project.
Really?
Is he still interested?
Don't know yet.
Yet. Oh, he's still interested.
Did Willow tell you I like cheese?
You're a little peculiar.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Oh, best episode of the season so far. We're getting into it now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't know about whether we can trust Riley anymore, because I know that in the haze of how it all went down when Spike escaped and Buffy was attacking them and everything, which makes sense because, you know, they were just look like random men attacking Willow because they thought that she was attacked by or bitten and could possibly be a vampire or be turning whatever, you know. So when all that chaos went down and the smoke was in the air, whatever, not smoke, but like the stuff from the extinguisher, Riley was still like masked up, like you could only see his eyes and hear his voice. So it's very, yeah, I don't think Buffy knows that he was one of them. I don't think she would have continued on talking to him the way that she is without like a scene of showing us that she's aware that she's suspicious of him. I think she's clueless as far as what Riley is doing and what he's a part of. But it's kind of up in the air of whether Riley recognized her, because obviously she had nothing covering her face. He could have seen her through the fog. Wait, how did that happen? It cut to him looking at her, right? And then he was like, guys, let's go. And then it cut to her, and then the smoke cleared and we could see her face. But then when it cut back to him, he was running away. I think he recognized her and then called it off and then left. But now why is he talking to her like he doesn't, like, and acting like he didn't know that she was there that night? See, at first I thought if he did recognize her and he called everyone off because of her, I'm like, wow, that's really great. Like, he must really like her and he doesn't want to go guns a-blazing on her until he is able to talk to her and figure out what the deal is, right? And communicate and stuff because he cares about her. But now, cut to him talking to her like it's no big deal, and not only talking to her like nothing happened, but also like trying to court her, as he would say, again, talking about cheese. I'm like, are you just trying to suss her out now? Because are you suspicious of her and you know like she has this superhuman strength and you're like, what is this? And now are you just gonna spy on her, I guess, and try to get close to her just to see what she is, who she is, and what that was about? I don't know. Now I'm a little on the ice with him. He's on thin ice right now. It could be, you know, maybe he didn't recognize her and everything's completely normal and they just have no idea that they fought each other off last night. And maybe he did recognize her and he is going to get to know her and he's going to be great about trying to understand and see where they can find a common ground with each other. And maybe he can be a good like insider for us about what's going on in the lab. I guess from what we know of the lab, it isn't really doing anything that bad. I wonder what the effects are. You know, obviously Spike doesn't want to hurt humans anymore thanks to the lab, and that's a good thing. So I'm like, okay, team lab, question mark? I don't know, it just feels like I don't know enough about them. I don't want to say it with my full chest yet that I support what they're doing because we just got introduced to them. And I'm still a little bit nervous that they might try to capture Buffy because she has elements of non-humanness in her. She has some supernatural elements to her makeup that gives her super strength and all these other things. I'm really scared that they might, I don't know. This is where I hope it's not going. I hope it's not going, although I wouldn't mind if it went this way because then it would probably maybe get Spike on our side. Because now that it doesn't want to hurt people, is he not going to be able to kill Buffy anymore, right? Because if he tried to kill Willow, he couldn't do it. He's not going to be able to kill Buffy. So that's off the table. Maybe he could be an asset. I'm scared that Riley's going to suss out Buffy, figure out that she has superpowers, basically, and then capture her and bring her into the lab. And then I think that's when we might get Spike on our side. Spike might be a part of helping get her out, and maybe that's going to establish a new relationship, like a new page turned on when it comes to Spike's character with the rest of the cast. Because I feel like if he's in the main credits, he's not just a villain anymore. Like, I think he's going to become part of the group. And this might be the way that happens. But it's unfortunate because Riley seemed really nice. We don't know everything. Parker seemed nice at first too. You never know. But I don't know. We heard about how Riley was like talking about her behind her back, and it was all good things, and it was in a nice way. I mean, he said some questionable things, but overall he was like, I think she's a little weird, but nothing wrong with her. And he didn't like, bad things being said about her behind her back, and stood up for her, and that was nice, and seemed to be genuine about wanting to court her, and he seemed to care. He seemed just genuine and interested, and now that might all go down the toilet. I don't know. I don't trust him. My guard's up with him now. If they don't go after Buffy and try to, like, contain her and experiment on her in some way, which they shouldn't want to do that. I'm just thinking about how they could be turned into a villain, right? This whole lab thing, like capturing Buffy is the only thing. Maybe Oz, but Oz is gone now. They definitely would have wanted to capture Oz and keep him trapped in there. Although, I don't know if there's like a way for them to stop demons and vampires from, which a vampire is a type of demon in this lore, I think. So I guess just demons. If there's a way for them to stop demons from wanting to attack and hurt people, you would think that Oz would want to go through that because he doesn't want to hurt people. But we don't know exactly how they achieve that yet. Is it extremely, like, painful? But then again, we do very painful things to demons all the time. So are they doing anything worse than what we're doing? They're letting them live. They're just, I don't know. I have so many thoughts on this and I just don't know yet. It's a fun thing to speculate right now, though. It's a fun, sweet spot in the season where they've given me a lot, but not anywhere near enough. I don't know. I think I've started and finished a bunch of different thoughts, so I'm sorry if this post-discussion is a little bit chaotic, but my brain is a little bit chaotic after this one. I don't know. I'm really excited about everything going forward. The season, I feel like the season just officially started. The season just started in my head. Where's Anya? She hasn't been in the last 2 episodes. Where'd my girl go? I need my girl back. I don't know. I'm going to think on this, and if I have anything more to say, I'll throw it into the next intro. Maybe once I think more, more thoughts shall come. But I'm kind of I'm in a haze right now. I'm like, oh dear, so many different things, so many different ways this could go. So many things where I'm like, I don't know what I think yet. And just like the entire lab, oh, it's so interesting to me. I'm excited to learn more about them. And as I learn more, hopefully, have a stronger stance on how I feel about the whole situation. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.